Jim Toscano here, and welcome to the Thursday night live stream of the Hand Technique Workshop. So this is our 26th episode of the Hand Technique Workshop. So we've done 31 episodes, including one rerun, on the Filling in the Grooves Monday night live stream. And now we have 26 episodes in on the Hand Technique Workshop, which is pretty amazing. Being that I started these back in January at some point, and that's back when I had an engineer. So if you caught Monday night's live stream, I had somebody switching cameras for me and somebody else taking care of all the technology stuff. I just had to play drums, which was kind of nice. Now I have to do all this stuff, hit buttons and bring people in, and you know, it's crazy. So welcome to the live stream. I have my little Zoom squad waiting in the wings, but I'm going to mention a few things before I get started. One thing is both of the live streams, Monday and Thursday, are at 7 p.m. every week. And also, I will just say, if you like what I do, please subscribe. So subscribe to the YouTube channel if you like what I'm all about, and follow me on social media. I also have a virtual tip jar, so if you feel so inclined, there's that. And also, check out my book, Filling in the Grooves, which Joe Bergamini, my editor and one of the producers of the book, coined the term "the ultimate guide to drum fills," the subtitle. So I credit Joe Bergamini for that. Thank you, Joe. And I just want to mention the companies that I endorse and that I support, and that has been very supportive to me: Sabian cymbals, offset pedals, and check out my website if you get a chance. I have a technology blog, which I haven't been very active on it this week, but I had some major projects happening, which are wrapped up, and so things hopefully are getting a little bit more loose. And as you know, I do technology coaching as well, and man, I was working on David Garibaldi's setup today, and we've got that dialed in. It's looking awesome. So he will be doing, I mean, he's teaching online, so definitely check out David Garibaldi. But his setup is going to be very similar to what I got going on here, which is super fun, man. So without any further ado, let me bring in my Zoom squad. And I have to put on my goggles because I can't see what I'm doing otherwise, which is always a problem. My eyes are getting worse, which, you know, we have to expect that, right? Let me bring in the Zoom window. There's my squad. There's my peeps. So so tonight in our little Brady Bunch scenario here, I'm going to go straight down my column. Right below me is John Schneider, and right below John Schneider is Lucia. And then over there next to Lucia is Rocco on the bottom left corner, and above Rocco, point up Rocco. That's Ross right above Rocco. And then Ross, point up, and right above Ross is Bob Sears. So, and now like we can all point at each other in different directions, and we should do that thing where we look up at the other box, like in the Brady Bunch, and it's like, hey, hi. Remember, I think when they were doing that show, which I guess is back in the 70s, everybody was probably amazed how they had all the people in the boxes. Now it's like every day you're in a bunch of boxes with people. It's like this is the way we live.
That's a metaphor for life.
That's right. I will tell you that somebody did something really cute where they took like the Zoom window of their class. I think it was somebody's class, and replaced all the boxes with actual cardboard boxes. And it looked really amazing. It looked like everybody was in their own cardboard box, which, you know, not to take anything away from people that live in cardboard boxes, but, you know, it kind of looked like that. It was pretty interesting. So we're going to start our hand technique workshop from the very top of our booklet, and we're going to play for quite a while. We're going to play for probably a half hour. I will say that I should just pop into the chat real quick before I do that, just to make sure it's working and if there's anybody saying hello, because I don't want to forget that. Let me I'll do that real quick. Just pop over here. So, hey, man. All right. So the chat is working. I see it starting to fall into the queue. I can't totally see what's happening. Well, somebody on Facebook said, "Oh, nice music. It's making me get up and boogie." That's awesome. Who is that? Is that Jim? Oh, that was a mola. I can't read it. It's too small. I also see a few other things on my other screen. I wish I could see what the chat is saying. I think I'm gonna pull it around the room. You're gonna see it go by the screen real quick. Jim Ha. Oh, that's pretty funny. Chuck and Ann Freeman, what's happening? Let's rock. Cool. Awesome. Good to see you guys in there tonight. Mike, thanks for popping in. Hello from Arkansas. Awesome. Volume, is the volume too low? Let me know. For my voice, Mike. And practice pad, Mike. So we're going to be working on the pad tonight. So yeah, let me know if there's any issues with the I'm going to keep the chat window right here so I can pull it up whenever I need it. Let me know if there's any issues with the sound or anything. There shouldn't be. I mean, this is kind of our setup that we do every week. But, you know, keep me posted if you hear anything weird. I would like to fix that. So that was pretty funny, Jim Ha. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Ha? H-O-H? That was pretty funny. I'm going to get up and boogie. So you can boogie to our practice pad stuff. If you're a drummer, hopefully you have some sticks and a practice pad because we're about to do this. So here we go. So we're going to start at 100 BPM. We're actually going to skip ahead of accent patterns to the accent sequence number 1, just as like a real stretching warm up, which is page 4. Okay. At 100 BPM. And then we're going to go back to the accent patterns, and we're going to lift the tempo a little. All right, here we go. So this is accent sequence number 1, 8th notes. We're using molar sort of pumping motion, groups of 2, tap strokes, free strokes, all that good stuff. Downstrokes and downstrokes, upstrokes, pullouts, control strokes, however you want to say it. All those good terms, right? All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free strokes. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free strokes. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap. On the left, and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free. Up, down, tap. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap. Let's do unison hands. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, free. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, tap. Neutral, stay in neutral. So we're going to stay on these tap strokes. And I think we're going to do 2, accent sequence 2. I'm going to drop the tempo just a pinch. We'll do it in triplets. And then we're going to go back to the top of the book. Down to 80. On the right, 1, 2, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, free. Tap. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, free. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap. One more time. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, free. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap. On the left. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, free. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap. Up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, free. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap. Unison hands. down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up. Free strokes. Down, 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 tap. One more time. Down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up, down, tap, up. Free strokes. Down, 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 tap. Eighth notes. We're going to start lifting the tempo. Now we're at 120. And we're going back to the beginning of the booklet. Accent combos. Accent pattern number 1. We're going to do 4s on the right. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Down. On the left. Threes on the right, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. On the left. Twos on the right. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. 2 and 1 and 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 2. 1 and 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. On the left. Now we're going to come up to the combos in a moment. We're going to start with that son clave on the right. Keep the same shape of all these groups when we get there. 1, 2, clave on the right. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And left. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 3. One more time. And rumba clave right. Tap, 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 tap. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Pop, 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 pop. 1, 2, and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And left. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And bossa clave right. Pop, 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 pop. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 4, and left. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 2 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Accent combo 4. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2 3 4. Boom, 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 boom. Left side. We're going to do page 7. Neutral. So we'll do a little bit of interlaced. So 4s. I see somebody wrote, oh, Ross, you wrote that the video went down on Facebook. It's up? Okay. Good to know. All right, here we go. Accent pattern 1, 4s. And we're going to do the interlaced. And we'll start with just the 4s, and then I'll have us interlace. All right, here we go. On the right. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Interlace. Left side. 4s. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Interlace. Try to keep the same shape of the 4s in your left. And nice, easy tap strokes in the right. Back to the right side. We're going to do 3s on my count. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Interlace. Left. 3s. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Interlace. Right. 2s. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and interlace. Keeping the same shape. Backwards train beat. Left. 2s, 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and interlace. And if you want to check if you're keeping the same shape for your pumping motions, you can play the sympathetic notes on your leg, take them out of the equation. You can kind of really focus on if it sounds the same. Sometimes people put in extra tension when they start playing with both hands, even though we're doing the same movement. Neutral. All right, so I'm not going to do the doubled up accents right now. We're going to keep moving forward because I want to really get to some other stuff tonight that I've been meaning to get to. Yes. Rebound and double strokes. We love this. All right, I'm going to lift the tempo a little. All right, here we go. So we'll start with 8 on a hand, right down the line, all the way down to 2 on a hand, and then we'll go into double strokes. Mike is saying the pad needs to come up a little bit. Oh. Drum corps warm-ups. Yeah, basically. I can check the chat while we're in this. It's kind of because I pulled this window over. Let me just see what's happening. Hey. Jessica Guti 2020. Hi. Jim ho ho ho. Okay. John Gill, what's up? Nice. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 8 on the right, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Seven and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Use that rebound. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's move that page forward. Double strokes 1. On my count. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and double. Five-stroke roll. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 1, 2 and a 3 and. Back to doubles. 6-stroke roll. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and 1 and 1 and 1. Back to doubles. 7-stroke roll. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2 and a 1 and a 2. Back to doubles. 9-stroke roll. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 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 2, 3, 4, 5, and doubles. 10-stroke roll. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. 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 Doubles. I'm going to scroll the page. If I can get my mouse over there. Oh no. Everybody knows what's next. There we go. All right, 11s. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 1 and a 2 and a 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Doubles. 13-stroke roll. 7/4 time. Subdivided into 4 plus 3. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, and doubles. 15 stroke. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, and a 4 and a 1, 2, 3, and a 4 and a 1, 2, 3, and a 4 and a 1, 4 and a 1, 2, 3, and a 4 and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and doubles. I hit my snare drum into my kneecaps. I should probably turn. Here we go. 17, then we got the combos. I gotta turn. All right, 17 stroke roll, 9/4 time, 5 plus 4. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, and doubles. Roll combo 1. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1 and a 2 and 3 and a 4 and a 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 3, 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 and a doubles. Roll combo 2. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, and a 4 and a 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3, and a 4 and a 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3, and a 4 and a 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3, and a 4 and a 1 and 3. 1, 2, 3, and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and 3. Doubles. Combo 3. 1, 2, ready, go. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1. Oh yeah. Gotta throw in a cymbal crash. Why not? All right, cool. I was actually going to go into the next roll section, but I'll give us a little breather real quick. We're like at the halfway point. Cool. Nice job, everybody. Very, very good. And everybody should feel good. There shouldn't be any tension. Keep it nice and loose. Keep those hands flowing. Using a lot of rebound. Lots of double strokes, obviously. All right, cool. Let me peek at the chat real quick, and then we're going to jump into some topics that I've been wanting to get to the last couple of weeks. And we will be scrolling through the booklet at a few different spots, stopping along the way. Little tiny explanations, but mostly playing. All right, let me just try to get my mouse onto this screen. There we go, I think. Oh, my goodness. Can't do it. I'm going to hit the chat. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Okay, cool. I'm just bringing up the chat behind us so I could check it out. All right, sweet. So, all right, we're looking good. We still have the same gang hanging with us. Very cool. Appreciate it. Anybody who's hanging with us tonight, hopefully you have your sticks and pad in hand and you're playing along with us, because that's what it's all about. All right, cool. So here's what we're going to do. I am not going to do this one. We're going to move into the triplets right here, drag taps. And we're going to stop at a few different spots like this tonight. We'll do them at a reasonable tempo. We're going to do these pretty slow because we haven't done them in a while. So we're basically going through a grid of drag taps based on eighth note triplets: 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 1. You notice the 3-4 bars are just a way to flip to the other side, so we have to lead everything on the other side. Good practice to do that. And then when we get to the second one of the grid, we have the drag in the front. So we're doing 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. So notice that you have an accent right before the downbeat of the next bar. So let that stick rebound so that you're not picking it up for every single one. It's actually just something you think about, and it's if you do accents and rebounds, you'll notice. Oh, I should tell you what page I'm on, guys, right? I just heard your mic come on, Bob. 18, page 18. Sorry, gang. Yeah, yell at me whenever I do that to you guys. I apologize. But yeah, if you ever worked on accents and rebounds, you know, it's kind of about what's coming up after it and not causing tension before you get there. So just thinking about the flow of notes. And so in that number 2 example, second bar, after you do that left, left, right, left, you have an accent. If you did a downstroke, left, left, right, left, you'd have to pick up the stick again to do the next right. But if you let your rebound throw the stick up, you're ready for that next one. So we could go left, left, right, let it come back, rebound, and it's just a little bit more efficient that way. Okay, so I'm thinking 80, and I'm going to give you guys 8th note triplets. So we're not doing like too crazy like drum corps. 1, 2, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3, number 2, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, top, 2, 3, 4. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 2. 1 and triplet, 2 and triplet, 3 and triplet, 4 and triplet, 1. 1 and triplet, 2 and triplet, 3 and triplet, 1. 1 and triplet, 2 and triplet, 3 and triplet, 4 triplet, 1. 1 and triplet, 2 and triplet, 3 and triplet, neutral. Okay. I'm going to go to the next one, which is on the next page. I wish they all fit on one page, but they don't. So we're going to the next part of the grid. So the accent is now on the lits. I'll play through this twice, and we'll take that last line as a coda after 2 times, if that makes sense. So we'll play the first 4 lines twice. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 1. This is the top. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. Okay. Make any sense? I hope. All right, cool. So that is the single drag tap grid. Really fun to work through, and if if you're working on it at home, you're doing your practicing, you can set up the 2 pages on your music stand and be able to see both, or on your computer, wherever you're looking at this. Remember, if you're part of our squad or if you're a subscriber, you get access to the PDF to help you do this. All right, so we're going to look at the 5-stroke roll version of the same thing. And this is the same thing. We're just adding one more double. It works exactly the same way, but we're going to put in 5-stroke rolls. Okay? So this is the same idea. I'm going to play number 1 and number 2. We'll do the whole thing twice. It does the same 3/4 bars for the turnaround to the other side. And you know, hopefully everybody's having fun with this one. Here we go. We're going to go from the top. 1, 2, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 2 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet. Top 2, 3, 4, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1. 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 1. So that's that one. 5-stroke rolls grid. You got those 3/4 bars that keep creeping up on you. If you get in the zone and you're not counting, you wind up doing a bar of 4, you get lost because you're like, oh no, I'm doing a 5-stroke roll and everybody moved on. So just count it out. It's a good concentration exercise. The other thing is that same rule applies before. If you're playing the trip on a right with the 5-stroke roll, let that stick come back, work for you, and throw it back down on the next downstroke. Like if we're doing number 2, second bar, into the third bar, that transition, let that stick come up and play the rebound for you. So it would look like this. Oh, I played the left side, sorry. 2, 3, 4. So that was allowing the right to come up and then throwing it back down. And I'm exaggerating. I'm doing a big, huge free stroke for that. But at this tempo, it works well. And you can let the sticks really rebound when necessary. So you're not doing, it's sort of don't fight your motions. If you're throwing down and the stick needs to rebound, let the stick rebound. If it doesn't need to rebound and you're up here and you need a low stroke next, well, it's going to be hard to get a low stroke when you're throwing from a full stroke position, right? So you got to think always a couple strokes ahead. All right, cool. So moving forward on this here thingamajiggy. And then there's one other one, which is all in rolls. And, we didn't do the third position. We didn't do the third partial. All right, let's do the third partial. Same idea. 1, 2, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, coda, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet, roll. So that's it. All right, cool. So that's the 5-stroke rolls grid. And then after that, we actually have a rolls grid, which comes up on the very next page. Oh, no. No, we don't. We're into double strokes 2, which is kind of a rolls grid. But we're not doing double strokes 2 right now because I'm going to hit double strokes 3 to review the new inverted stuff. I know. I keep making you guys do this stuff. I'm going to make you guys love the inverted rolls. It's the only system for inverted rolls that I know of. So not to toot my own horn, but I think I came up with a good idea here. And it's a great way to learn it and to use it on the drums because, you know, we all have heard double inverted grooves and inverted fills, and Gad's had some beautiful ideas. And actually, I just heard, man, Annika Niles did a tune that she wrote at the Drumeo Festival, and the chorus groove was all inverted roll stuff, and it sounded really beautiful. And she was playing at the top of her game. I sent Lucia that link, and she checked it out. So check out that. Yes, so we're into inverted rolls section here. I am going to peek at the little chat window just to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Yeah, man. Been a while. My wrist is hurting. Haha, a good thing. Well, yeah. As long as you're not in a lot of pain, because we don't want you to get pain from this. If you do have pain, I would stretch it and you know, give the wrist a rest. So let's not get you in pain, Chuck. But yeah, for sure, you know, this kind of stuff, if you're relaxed, you shouldn't be experiencing pain. The other thing is, you know, if you're using German grip, and you're doing this stuff, a lot of this is kind of lending itself to molar technique and German grip. And if you have an unlocked joint in your wrist right here, where the wrist is able to move freely in the way that your wrists kind of want to be, and not in American grip where we put a little bit of pressure on tension on this side of the wrist or pulling in any kind of way. If your wrist is really unlocked, this stuff should stay pretty relaxed, and that's really important. And never play through pain, because I will tell you that the end result of that is not a good thing. It's not no pain, no gain, like with like lifting weights or something. You don't want pain when you play. So if you get pain, you relax, you get away from the sticks for a while, the pad, and you know, kind of analyze what you're doing. You shouldn't be getting into pain. And I once at a hand technique workshop, we debuted that movie. What was that called, John? That Whiplash. And we watched Whiplash with a whole class, a live event of folks, and I had to like address my students afterwards and be like, listen, you don't want to play until your hands bleed and you have blisters and you're putting your hands in ice buckets. That's not a good thing. So that message, you know, because kids were like, oh my God, look, he's practicing so much, he's bleeding. It's like, no, don't do that. That is not good advice. All right, here we go. Inverted section. So I'm going to take these. Now, Pat Ross, he's not in our queue tonight, but Pat Ross, this is for you. We're working on the inverted stuffs.
What page is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, Lucia, you are good. You are very good. We are on page, I'm going to start memorizing these, but I keep changing the book. 26. Page 26. Hopefully in your book it's 26 too. If it's not, it might be 27 or 25. Because I keep adding things. Actually, it will never go forward. It will only go backwards. No, that's not true. How is that possible? No, it could. It could go forward, because if I added stuff before it in the booklet, which I occasionally do, right? Bob's shaking his head. He's like, hey, man, stop doing that. My book gets all messed up. All right, here we go. So we're going to go quarter note. And let's take this up to... I'll do it at 110. That's really, really reasonable, right? And I'm going to play through all of them, and then we'll talk about the individual ones after. So we'll do back to doubles. And when I say back to doubles, those are inverted doubles. All right, here we go. So we'll start with inverted doubles. 1, 2, 3, and 1 again. 16 stroke. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1 again. 2, 3, 4. A 1. a 1, a 1. Doubles. Now we're going to go to the 14. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and 1. Doubles. Going to the 12. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1, 2. Doubles. To the 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1, 2, 3, a 1. One, two, three, and 1. Doubles. To the 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doubles. We're going to the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doubles. Going to the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop. All right, so just real quick, the 7 and the 10, which are the new ones. Oh, and by the way, for anybody that's doing this for the first time, probably a little bit hard to follow, but what happens is when you start the inverted rolls, you just play a single followed by doubles so that your rolls are inverted. So in other words, 3, 4, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. So I'm like exaggerating the second note so you can hear it, but 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2, 3, 4, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 1. So that's the idea. And then what we do is a little pickup note every time we go into one of the rolls, because the pickup helps you to jump into that next roll. And so if we were in, if I counted off, like here, I'll just play rolls. So you'll notice I'll go to the 14 and I'll play a pickup note. 1, 2, 3, 4. A 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a 1. So I played it wrong, but that's the pickup to get into it. And the counting method that I'm using on the 14 is this: 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and 1. And it keeps going back to the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3. So the other way you can do it is, and usually I put eighth notes in behind this, by the way. So the other way you can do it is you count 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and 3 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 1. So that would be a bar of 7/4 if we put all the notes together into one measure, right? So two ways to think about it. But it's a circular rudiment in that it keeps going back to the same hand. Right, so it has that coming back to the same hand every single time, whereas the 12 switches hands. Right, so they have, you know, they will have a different structure in the sticking. So 16, 12, 8, 6, and 4 all are, oh, no, I'll say that again. 16, 12, 8, and 4 switch sides, and 14, 10, and 6 are all one-sided. So there's that. All right, cool. I'm going to move forward because I wanted to address one other fun little ditty that's going on in here. And by the way, Rocco wrote, he wrote an inverted roll combo. Let's look at his inverted roll combo real quick, which I don't know if it's in your book, guys. See, look on page 27 and see if it says Rocco's 6 + 6 + 4. Is it in there? Cool. So that's Rocco's idea. And so now Lucia's written like 11 routines, and now Rocco has stepped up and he's written a routine for this, which is really cool. So we're going to do, for Rocco's deal, we're doing, it's a one measure thing, but it switches sides. So we do a 6 + 6 + 4, which is really nice. So 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4 and 1. Rocco, play it for me. Can you play that for me? You wrote it. You play it. All right, cool. All right, so there it is. All right, mute yourself. So 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4, a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4, a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4, right? It's got a cool little feel to it. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. Let's play it together. 1, 1, 2, ready, and 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a. It's a nice little combo, and this is a good way to see how, you know, you could put this stuff to use, and that's a nice short one. I know I've written some long, crazy ones, but it's a great way to start putting these to use. And I've also written a couple of other combos, like a 10 + 6 right here, which is, it's almost as easy as the previous one. And it's super fun. And I wrote some other ones using 14s and 10s. But the 10 + 6 combo, you have that 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2. Okay, so 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1. It's hard to keep saying this stuff. 1. Okay, so that's that 10 + 6 combo. Is that in your book, or did I add that afterwards? Yeah, it's in the booklet. Cool. So we can we'll look for those for next time. So I'm just going to introduce one quick thing in the last 5 minutes here. Not 6-stroke rolls comparison by rate. We've done that. So it's related to this quintuplets grid, but I've added something later on. Let me cue it up. And you don't have it, so I'm going to just explain something to you guys. Actually, here, I'll explain it with the beginning of this quintuplets thing, because then we can kind of make some sense out of this thing that I'm about to explain. So here, go to page 30. And I think what I'll do is I'll put on synced, the other metronome, and I'm going to just put on some quintuplets, and so that we can actually hear quintuplets when we do this. Quintuplets, septuplets. Where's my quintuplets? There we go. Quintuplets. Ooh, that's loud. Okay. So we're going to use the counting method. 1E and a la, 2E and a la, 3E and a la, 4E and a la, 1E and a la. And we're going to do this preliminary, rented lips, preliminary, where we're going to play quintuplets and we're counting 1E and a la, 2E and a la, 3E and a la, 4E and a la. And then we're going to play doubles over that. And Bob's probably been tortured by the tens in stick control not that long ago, I think. He's playing with them with his feet now. But so thank you, Don Famularo, for that. And so, you know, we're doing tens on the second bar. Essentially, we're just playing double strokes over quintuplets. But I'm going to keep the actual, you'll hear quintuplets for this, so you can lock it up. And I'll count us in a 4 count, and we'll use that 1E and a la. 1E and a la, 2E and a la, 3E and a la, 4E and a la, 1E and a la, 2E and a la, 3E and a la, 4E and a la, 1E and a la, 2. 1E and a la, 2E and a la, 3E and a la, 4E and a la, 1E and a la, 2. And a la, 4E and a la, 1E and a la, 2E and a la, 3E and a la, 4E and a la, 1E and a la, 2E and a la, 3E and a la, 4E and a la, 1E and a la, 2E and a la, 3E and a la, 4. 1E and a la, 2E and a la, 3E and a la, 4E and a la, 1. Okay, so that's the preliminary, and that's just to get you rolling in fives, right? Rolling in quintuplets. And then if you look at number 1, I'm just going to do that 1 bar. You can make it a 9-stroke roll by just putting a single on the downbeats on the quarter note and then just playing doubles on the 4 partials after that. So on the 1 and then E and a la is all double strokes. So that'll be a 9-stroke quintuplet, right? So it sounds like this. We'll just loop those 2 measures in line 1. 1E and a la, 2E and a la, 3E and a la, 4E and a la, 1E and a la, 2E and a la, 3E and a la, 4E and a la, 1. 1E and a la, 2E and a la, 3E and a la, 4E and a la, 1E and a la, 2. 1E and a la, 2E and a la, 3E and a la, 4. 1E and a la, 2E and a la, 3E and a la, 4E and a la, 1. 1E and a la, 2E and a la, 3E and a la, 4E and a la, 1. Okay, so that makes sense, right? So that's our 5-stroke. Now, the thing I'm going to show you guys, and I'll put it on the PDF so anybody that's watching this can see it. We're going to do a double drag tap in quintuplets. Now, this concept I learned from Klaus Hessler, and he's an incredibly knowledgeable guy and a historian on Swiss and French rudimental drumming and American rudimental drumming. He knows all of the different nomenclatures of this stuff, and it's pretty incredible. But it was funny because I wrote out the double drag tap in this booklet in 5/4 time a very long time ago, and I wrote it out in 5/4 time as an easy way to teach it. And then he pointed out that the feel of it is meant to be over a quintuplet in Swiss drumming, Swiss rudimental drumming. And I learned that fact, and I was like, oh my God, we already have it in 5/4. What if we put it in the quintuplet grid? So next week, you guys will have this book, or hopefully I'll send it out sooner. I keep sending it late. But it's going to work like this. So, and this is kind of funny because he said that Charlie Wilcoxon was the one who was saying this, that the double drag tap should sound like go to bed, Tom, go to bed, Tom, go to bed, Tom. Or if you start with Tom, Tom, go to bed, go to bed. 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 And you'll notice that's a 5-note structure, except there's doubles. 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 E and a la. Make sense? So whereas a lot of the times we see this double drag tap written with a dotted feel like this. But they don't want it to sound or feel that way. It's just notated that way. And so the interpretation often is wrong, and it should really feel more straight ahead. So if we do that over the quintuplet grid, we get this, which is kind of cool. I'll play a bar of quintuplets and then a bar of the double drag tap, and then we're going to get wrapped. 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 E and a la, Tom. 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 E. Tom, go to bed, go to bed. Tom, go to bed. I can't say that. Tom, go to bed, go to bed. Tom, go to bed, go to bed. Tom, go to bed. I can't say that. And then what you can do is you can do one measure of 9-stroke rolls after that. So I'll do quintuplets, double drag taps, 9-stroke rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 E and a la, Tom. 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 E and a la, 1. 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 E and a la, 1. 1 E and a la, 2 E and a la, 3 E and a la, 4 E. 9. Right? Super fun, and it's stuff that we'll be working on in future episodes, and you know, hopefully you guys enjoy that. I'll send this booklet out ASAP. By the way, the booklet is now up to, I hate to tell you this, but 72 pages. But there is a big gap somewhere that will fix that. There's a big gap over on lesson 25, so we'll get it worked out. But yeah, so the new double drag tap thing, which comes out of the previous lesson of it, and now I just put it in this quintuplet thing. Thank you, Klaus, for that. And thanks for hanging, guys. Yes, John Gill just wrote that he likes to count quints the way tabla players do it with the takadimi ka. But, and Bob was saying that, but the thing I like about one iandala is it's really close to what we do for 16th notes, and it's easy to say quickly, and it has the number in it, so you keep track of it. Like, as if you're playing a groove with that, and you're learning to count this stuff, you could go sort of like 1 iandala, 2 iandala, 3 iandala, 4 iandala, 1 iandala, 2 iandala, 3 iandala, 4 iandala, 1. So it makes it easier to count, I think. You know, just to kind of put it in a groove context. 1 iandala, 2 iandala, 3 iandala, 4 iandala. Let's all dance. All right, so guys, thanks for hanging tonight. Super fun as always with my Zoom squad. Round of applause for the Zoom squad. And these guys make it worthwhile for me to do this every week. If it wasn't for you guys, I'd be sitting in here by myself. Well, I'd be practicing probably, but I'd be sitting here by myself, and instead I get to hang out with you lovely people every week, which I appreciate, and I appreciate all of you and your contributions that you make to it, and your dedication to this crazy art that we have, right? And I was talking to David Garibaldi today, and I was like, we were saying something about how drummers are a little crazy, and I was like, well, I go, look what we do for a living. It's like bananas. Like, we're hitting things all day long. It's crazy.
Hitting things in an organized fashion.
In an organized fashion. unless you're having a meltdown, and then you can do something in an unorganized fashion, that's fun too. I mean, it serves its purpose, doesn't it? All right. Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. I appreciate that very, very much. And I'll see you guys on the Monday live stream for some drum set fun. Maybe we'll do some quintuplets on the drum set Monday. That would be fun. And everybody have a beautiful weekend. Enjoy your night. And I'm going to roll the credits if I can find my glasses and the button to hit. I have my stream deck right there, but I didn't set it up, so I'm hitting buttons over here. Thanks a lot, guys. Talk to you soon. Subscribe, get the PDF, and I'll see you on the next one. All right. Bye, everybody.